Hello, 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 all of my farming goblin friends. Barnacle back again. And we're going to be doing a new start on Farming on the Emerald Coast by CCS 101. It's a new start. So if you watched episode 7, then you'll understand what's going on, why I think we should start a new game save. We'll probably end up having to start a new game save if traffic or whatever gets updated too. So I think I ran some tests and I think I figured out some of the issues with the contracts. I did a couple more. I did a soybean and corn contract with most of the mods off and on small fields, and the corn contract just barely completed. There was like 22 extra dollars worth of overage. Um, and the soybean contract was about 10% short. Now, I looked at the soybean field ahead of time, but I didn't look at the corn field ahead of time, so that was a problem. But the soybean field, look, it had weeds and it wasn't fertilized and all of that stuff. So I think that may be the issue. And the script can't keep track. I tried to read through Google and Reddit and stuff like that. So I think there's a bug where the script really can't keep track of if it's 150% yield or if it's only 33% yield or whatever. If there's weeds and there's fertilizer, there's no fertilizer, blah 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 blah. So I think that may be an issue. That wasn't, I don't think, the case before. However, it could have been. So I'm gonna go with that. I have completely taken out all of the excess mods that, like script mods, that we really don't need to use, or we can add them in one by one as we go along. So I deleted the save game we were on. I started a new one. Again, farm or start from scratch. So these are the mods I'm going to run. So I'm running still 82 studio mods. I've run them in every single playthrough, and I've never had problems with them before. So I'm pretty sure that's not the issue. Um, the Giants DLCs, pretty sure those are not the issue. Additional field info uh, is just going to help us to read what we need on the fields. Better contracts, I've never had an issue with better contracts before. So this was the mod that I thought was giving it a problem, but I don't think it is. So I'm going to keep running that and we'll give it another try. Easy development controls, we need that for content creation, basically. That's why I need it. This Critters pack, the mod pack, and the map are all part of the Emerald Coast download. So this one's optional. These two are required. GPS is just for guidance steering for me. I need that because I drive like crap. The rest of this stuff is mostly Giants DLCs. These are things. These are 82 Studio, 82 Studio, 82. All of this is 82 Studio. Giants DLC, 82 Studio. This one shed pack is by Omatana, and Omatana stuff never has been a problem before for everybody. So I think all of their stuff is perfectly fine. And then this paint and terraform anywhere. Again, that's just going to help us lay out the farm better, so I can paint over the roads or whatever if we have to. And I don't think that's going to give it a problem. So I took out all those extra things like animal grazing and maze. I don't think I had maze plus, but like all those other script mods for now, and we'll add those in as we go along, and we'll see how it goes. So like when we're just about to get animals. Oh, I need to back out of here because actually we do need precision farming, and I didn't see that in there. So let's get that in here real quick. Precision. And we want I think we need the modded one, and I think I have that in my. Hold on a second. I think I have that saved. Let me see if I have the anhydrous ammonia one we need. Otherwise, we could use the main one, but it won't work with anhydrous ammonia. And do I have that? I'm going to pause for a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Wow, my volume. I just realized my voice volume is pretty slow. Let's put it up here. How's that? I think that's better. All right. Yeah, except for when I say it. All right. Sorry. Let's talk about this again. So, I downloaded Precision Farming Anhydrous Ready because Anhydrous is on this map. And all the 82 Studio stuff, the Omatana stuff, Paint Anywhere, Better Contracts. I also downloaded, this wasn't in the last description, but I downloaded the Kubota equipment pack to go with the Kubota DLC. So this just adds the mowers and the windrowers and the balers and stuff like that to go with that. So that's the only outside, the non-82 Studio pack that I downloaded outside, and then this Omatana bale storage, because there's no bale storage in the game, so I wanted a bale storage, auto storage kind of thing. So I put that in the game. All right. So that's what we're doing. Make sure they're all activated. This one is not activated. This one, Precision Farming, I completely forgot about. And we'll definitely need that. So we'll go ahead and start. So it's going to take a couple seconds. A lot quicker than it was before, though. So, yeah. I swapped out the pickup truck again. So instead of using the in-game pickup truck, I swapped out for an 82 Studio pickup truck. But I swapped out for an old pickup truck. So we're going to start out basically, I mean, we'll have money, right? Because there's start from scratch. We have 500 grand. And I think we can take out up to 800 grand for a loan based on what we saw last time. So we're going to probably do that. We are going to start basically in the same premise, right? So we're going to start with a contractor yard. We're going to basically be doing contracts. We will at some point get a farmhouse. I am not going to start off by buying that farmhouse in the top left. That field and that area in the, not the top left, but the top right of the game like we did last time. We're going to not start with that. We're going to just start with our contractor yard in town. If we need a sleep trigger, we'll either add a sleep trigger or we will buy a house closer to that. Something cheaper. We should be able to put the doormat down at our contractor yard, so we could do that. That's my plan for that. So we're going to create a contractor yard. We're not going to get that grass field that was right across from our contractor yard like we did last time. We are going to just buy a field of grass. And we're going to do it that way. So, yeah, before we get into town, real quick, let's get this part out of the way. All right, so here's our pickup truck. It's the 1982 Patina model. Nice and rusty. Great work. I mean, the sun's not on this side, so you can't really see. I have right now the time stopped, and we are at 8 a.m., so we have daylight. And then this is, of course, the tipper, which is basically unreal capacity because, you know, that's how we roll. So I think this black tipper goes good with, I couldn't get something that matched that orangey red color. So I just went with this aged black color. So I think that's pretty cool. Plus, as we use it, it will all the paint will come off, so then that'll actually make it look better. You know, match this thing. What is that? That's the headers? Look at that under there. Jeez. Yeah, so that's how we're going to roll. We have no equipment other than that. If we look at that real quick, we have, this is all we have in our garage, our truck and this tipper with 108,000 liters. So, you know, because that's just the way it is. There's nothing on sale that we need right now. Do we? Oh, I think we're still going to go. We're still going to play the sort of game that we are going to play that we were doing last time. We're going to wait for a tractor to come up for sale on the sale market before we buy our own tractor, which means we'll be leasing equipment. I made no changes. What I'm going to do this time is I'm not going to make any changes to the standard contract page, right? The additional contract stuff. So I'm still going to leave it at only 3 active contracts at a time. We're going to do that. Do we have any contracts right now? No. But we'll get some in a minute. What else about that? So I'm not going to make any changes there. So maybe there could have been a little bit of an issue with that. The main reason we want to do additional contracts is to have details on. That part, to me, is super important. Our bank, we are starting with a $200,000 loan. I think we can take up to $800,000. We're going to take pretty much right now, however much we need to take. Or maybe we'll wait till we need it. But and then everything else is zero. We haven't bought any. Well, I did buy that vehicle, so I just zeroed everything out for the pickup truck, right? To put all the cards on the table. That's just the way it is. But I zeroed everything back out. So we started with our normal $500,000 starting amount and $200,000 loan. So really, we have $300,000 in cash. Okay. What else? Anything else we need to know? We do have precision farming now added in there, so that's good. Here are all the fields. Everything is the same. This big field, 45, 45, 48, 42, and even 49 are terrible. There's a bunch of, like, what is ready to harvest? There's a bunch of stuff ready to harvest. No? Not really very much. What's missing here? Grass. Ah, that's the problem. Crop types. All right, yeah. So this grass field and this grass field are both ready to harvest. Are they both grass fields? Yeah. So I think we're going to buy this grass field. Here's the contract yard. We're going to buy that, which probably we do now. Or I'll wait actually till we get to episode 1. This is sort of just an intro episode, right? So we haven't purchased anything on the map. We have no fields. There's all of this. Oh, I was going to say. There's like, these two say ready to harvest, but then they're not actually fields you can buy. So I don't really know. Or are they? No, see, it's just this land here. Can you buy that? Yeah, you can't buy this. So what good? Like, I don't understand. Like, we can't even cut it or something. I don't know. Maybe we can. Doesn't seem to work for me. Maybe it's actually, maybe all this unbuyable land you can actually still cut and use. So that'll be interesting if we can do that here. Because I'd like to maybe combine this. But, oh yeah, we're not going to buy this anyway. We're going to leave it as it is. We're going to actually work this way. So our contractor yard is going to be here. We're going to move into this field. And we're going to put our silage pit, or whatever you want to call it, silage bunkers up here in this area here, because, and then we're going to make this like we're going to buy this grass field for so that's going to be for us, right? So we'll be able to produce our own grass, hay, silage from this field, and we'll keep that for ourselves. And anything else about this playthrough that we should know about? We're in start from scratch mode. Everything is the same from last time. We have no animals. We have no farmland. Settings are still the same. Oh, well, it's not really right now, but it will be. 3-day months, and we'll do 3 times speed. Or maybe we do 2-day months. I don't know. I think we're just going to do 3-day months at 3 times speed on hard difficulty. And if we need to fast forward, we'll just fast forward. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, yeah. So snow is on. All this crap is on. Right? Weeds, stones. Wait, where's stone? Oh, yeah. Field stones. Periodic plowing. Crop destruction's on. The rest of the stuff I left at normal. AI stuff is off. Remember last time we found out that even though fuel is off, if the trucks run out, the harvesters run out of fuel, it appears that the AI will continue. They will just purchase the fuel. Save the game again at these settings. And what else? I was going to tell you something else. Oh, and we are not going to play through the night. So, yeah, that's what's going to be different this time than last time. So, if we're plowing this field and it comes up mostly because, and I found this out in the last video that I knew, but I wasn't really paying attention to. So, like, if we're taking corn over here to Deep South Granaries, well, if Deep South Granaries closes at 8 p.m., we're not working past 8 p.m. So our hired worker will get the rest of the night off. We will take the rest of the night off, and we will start the day at 7 a.m., which for some reason in this game is still dark on this map, or I don't know why, but we will start at 7 a.m. the next day because that's also when the John Deere dealership opens up. So if we have to buy something, we'll be able to buy it. So we're only going to work from 7 a.m. to no later than 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. because I'm not working in the dark either because that's annoying. So it starts getting dark at 6. So maybe we'll just work 7 to 7. So we'll start the day off where it'll be dark, and then we'll end the day in the dark, and that'll be it. So I'm not going to work overnight is what I'm saying. So if we don't get the contract done by the end of the month, and then we end up, failing the contract or however that works, then we'll have to deal with that. So we're also, because we're leaving contracts on normal, right? Just 3. Only 3 at a time. We're only going to be able to take 3 at a time. So we're going to also have to be careful that if we take a big field, we only take, we make sure we don't overwork ourselves, right? Like that we can't finish it. Our job as a contractor is to make as much money as we can with as little and build our business, right? So we got to make money, build our business, and get a reputation as a good contractor in the town of Jay, Florida. All right, so that's it. So that's all I really have for this little intro video. Some of you may be annoyed, and I apologize that you wanted to follow off in the direction we were already going. However, the direction is basically going to be the same. I'm pretty much going to do most of the things kind of the same. We learned a lot from those last 7 episodes on how this map is working, the issues with the map. I mean, there's not really any issues with the map. That's not really what I mean, but personal issues with the map, like things that I don't really like that is built into the map that I have to figure out how to work around. So like fences and hedges and tree lines with, collisions and stuff like that, which is like, I hate that kind of stuff. So, so we now learned all of that. I learned about the hours. I went through the readme file again to double check to make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. From reading the readme, I really kind of got the impression that we didn't need a few of those extra mods, so I took those out. So that was another reason why I dropped some mods. So I think we've built a good understanding of how to play this map and the direction that I wanted to go. And I think now we're actually truly ready to start our mission. So we're going to do that. All right. I'll see you guys in episode 1 and have fun.